Welcome to Forex Trend Atlas. Each weekend, we focus on the big picture, from the quarterly down to the daily charts, using well-known technical tools. The higher time frames, like the quarterly and monthly charts, usually change slowly. So you can also check my previous videos for reference when needed. Now, let's begin with this week's outlook. Here is the weekly chart of USDJPY. We can draw an ascending trend channel on this time frame. Since July 2024, the highs have been gradually declining. And within this broader uptrend channel, a red downward trend line can also be drawn. In October, price once again attempted to break above the key 151 level. But similar to last week, the weekly candle closed below it, around 150.6, failing to establish a decisive breakout. The pair has not yet made a clear move above 151, so we should remain cautious and observe price action calmly in the coming days. As for potential retracement areas, the 38.2% Fibonacci level of the rise since late April 2025 lies around 148.16, and the 50% level around 146.5. A pullback to these zones would still be considered a normal correction within the recent uptrend. However, if price falls below 146.5, we should be mindful of the possibility of a deeper decline. Now, let's move to the daily chart. Earlier in October, price opened with a gap and broke above both 149 and 151, rising as high as 153.27 before pulling back last week. Toward the end of the week, the pair briefly dipped into the lower 149 range, then rebounded to close around 150.61. It seems that 149 acted as an important support zone once again. Going forward, the 149 level is likely to remain key. Price may continue to fluctuate around this area as buying and selling pressures battle for control. If price falls clearly below 149, we'll watch to see whether 146.5 or the green uptrend line can act as support. On the upside, price is now trading above the yellow 200 SMA. However, since the 200 SMA is still sloping downward, it may take more time for a strong uptrend to develop. If price breaks clearly above the recent high near 153.3, that would confirm a bullish continuation, with the next potential target around 154.5, where the descending trend line from the weekly chart intersects. Conversely, if price breaks below the green trend line, and under 146.5, that would suggest the risk of a deeper decline. So traders holding long positions should manage them carefully. To conclude, let's stay focused on the bigger picture and not get distracted by short-term volatility. Keep your long-term strategy in mind and approach the markets with calmness and discipline this week. Thank you for watching today's analysis. If you found it helpful, please subscribe and hit the bell for updates. Let's continue to approach the markets with patience and discipline. See you in the next outlook.